Hello, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Collab Lab video tutorial. My name is Noah, if you don't know who I am. And I have been doing some of the mini video tutorials that we are having on our Collab Lab YouTube channel because we can't really teach them in person with the current circumstance. So today I'm going to be showing you guys the basics on layers and helping you guys understand how layers work. We get a lot of questions in person about the layer system in Photoshop, so I'm going to just show you a couple of basic things about organizing your layers and doing different things to keep your stuff more organized so that you don't get confused when working on a project. And also, if you guys have any questions, you can talk to us through the web chat, through our website. There will be a link in the description for the video, and we are there from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. during the week. And then also, if you have any other questions on any other videos, we have a bunch of other video options uploaded as well, so go check those out if you want to see those too. So, obviously, we are going to get started. The first thing you got to do is open Photoshop. I'm going to just do create new, and I'm just going to do like a basic whatever size and make the document. Okay, so we have our document here. The first thing I'm going to show you is that, obviously, if you haven't seen any of the other tutorials, if you don't know how to use these tools, make sure to go watch one of our videos on that or talk to us through the web chat, because I'm not going to really go into super and crazy depth because we've already talked about it in other videos. But yeah, so down here, this is the layers panel where my mouse is. Basically, this is where everything is going to pop up whenever you add anything into your document. So I'm going to go in and click File, Place Embedded, and we're going to just go in and add a photo. I don't really know what photo I'm going to add. Let's see. Photography. Let's just add my Shawn Mendes picture. Okay. So here's a picture of me and my friend. I'm going to shrink it to the size I want. And I'm going to just put it right in the middle for now. So we're going to hit check mark. And as you can see, now that we've added this picture, another section is going to pop up where this photo is located. And you can actually go in and double click on this and change the title of what you want it to be called so that you can be more organized with it. So also it starts out as a background that's locked and you can just add on top of it. But basically if you were to drag, you can't really drag anything underneath it because the background's locked. So anyways, let's just say we were going to go in. Actually, I'm going to make this bigger. I'm going to make this bigger. If you need to make a photo bigger, you do Command T and then hold Shift and it adjusts the size. We're going to go in and actually this photo fits pretty well for what we're doing. So we're going to go in, have this as the full background, and we're going to go in and add some text. So if you don't know where the text is, it's down here. It's the T. Click, hold, and drag. And this is a picture of me and my friend Anna. So I'm just going to go in and do Noah and Anna. And then we're going to highlight this. Go to the text option up top, make it a little bigger, change it to white by clicking in the box and then just dragging to whatever color you want, clicking and holding. Okay, and you can also change the font. I'm just going to change it to Futura. I always use Futura for my stuff for some reason. It's just nice for me. And bam, there it is. If you need to go and move the text around, you go to the top tool, which is the move tool, click and hold, and bam, you can move it around. So, as you can see, the text got added into the layers panel down below. That is very important to see because if it's not showing up there, then it's not in your document. And yeah, so basically what you can do when you have more than one layer is you can basically go in and click and hold and drag things around if you want something to be on top of something, if you want it to be laying underneath of something. So if I had my text, Noah and Anna, and I click and hold it, as you can see, it looks like a duplicate thing, and then if you go somewhere else it has like a little white line. Usually it's blue too, but for this it's not. And you can drag this underneath it and it'll switch it to being underneath of this. And as you can see now in the real document, it's underneath of the photo, so you can't see it anymore. So if you're having text or another graphic or something on top of your photo for a background, you want to make sure that it is on top of your photo so that you don't lose the section. Next up, if there's something that you don't want to change, you can click on this lock tool. Specifically, make sure you're selected on the layer. And I can't go in now and move the text around because it's locked. And then if you just wanted to take that off, you just click the lock and you're good to go. I guess what else can we do? I mean, that's kind of basically it. If you wanted to, let's just say we wanted to group these two together, because you can also have different sections for stuff. So you could click shift and then click both of the things that you want to select. And then down here, this is the group folder. You can create a new group and it'll add this into a group. So if you have different sections for like, oh, I spent this time editing this stuff and had that be a layer and other things, you can have that be in there. Next, you also, if you wanted to make a layer, you can go over to like the brush tool and add text into the thing. Let's see. By doing that, if you want to add, let's just say you want to add like a little drawing or like a signature or something, you can go in right here, and this is the new create a new layer option that will add a new layer, and you can go in right here and just draw and do whatever you want. And then if you just don't want that in the thing anymore, you just click delete and it's gone. So new layer, bam, adding stuff. And then if you want this layer to be in a certain group, you can go and hover over it, bam, it's in the group. And then within the group, if you have more than one group, so let's just say we had a group 2, the group 1, because it's on top, is going to show in front versus the group 2. So that's important to consider as well. So here's this, like I said earlier, if we had the layer 1 underneath the photo, it's not going to show. If we had it above the other stuff, it's going to show. And then let's just say we put it underneath Noah and Anna, it's going to be in between the two. So if we move it with the move tool, it's going to be underneath the text. There's one other thing, and there was another thing I was going to do. Oh yeah. So for this, let's just say you added something and you're not sure if you like how it looks, if it feels right into your canvas. You can go in and click this little eye tool. If you click the eye, it'll remove what it looks like. And if you do keep this off, it will not save in the final product. So you want to make sure that this is on, but you can kind of see like, oh, instead of just deleting it, like clicking on and off to be like, oh, okay, the text looks good with it, or the text doesn't look good, I want to delete it and stuff. So, yeah, that is basically it on layers. Everything else is kind of different, but that's kind of the generic of it. It's really important to stay organized with all of this, because as you add a lot more things, depending on what you're doing with your project, it can get kind of messy and hard to find stuff. So if you organize things and rename things, like text, if you have more certain texts you want to put it in a group, like you can do that as well. So overall, the layers panel is really helpful when using Photoshop and other Adobe platforms as well, because it keeps you more organized in things. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Go check out our other videos if you haven't seen those, and I will be making some more videos in the near future. And I hope you all are staying inside and being safe and healthy, and are having a good last couple weeks of school.